I am going to stay in one of the most unique suites in the world. But that's not all. This hotel has the biggest water park on the planet and Dubai's very first 3 Michelin-starred restaurant and a dozen other unique things. This is Atlantis The Palm. This iconic hotel first opened its doors in 2008. With 1,544 rooms and suites, 36 restaurants and the world's largest aqua park. Atlantis The Palm was the first resort to open on a man-made island, Palm Jumeirah. This hotel is huge. It's roughly the size of 64 football fields. That also includes one of the biggest aquariums in Dubai. It has about 65,000 sea creatures in it. And next to it, 2 suites. And we are going to stay in one of these suites. One thing is for sure, they know how to make a memorable first impression. They sent a Maybach for us. Actually 2. One for me and my son, and another for the rest of the family. I have beautiful cars, but I always get excited when I get into a car like this. A strong start. Warm welcome, private check-in, and we are already being escorted to our suite.
Welcome to your 3-floor underwater suite. Thank you.
So this is 3 floors?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it has 3 floors.
3 floors.
And the biggest surprise you could ever find in a hotel room. My wife and my daughter had a birthday on the same day. I mean, this is not a birthday greeting you see every day. But there are a few more things here you don't see every day. Like this private elevator inside the suite. But where does it go? Well, using the stairs became optional. The elevator takes us between all 3 floors. There are only 2 suites like this in the hotel. Both of them are 165 square meters on 3 levels. But let's see what else hides in this gigantic suite. There is a bedroom for us with a king-size bed, a bedroom for the kids, a living room and an underwater bathroom. And a secret door which leads who knows where. We will find out later. Again, this is a proper welcome. Not only the birthday greeting, but a lot more. Fruits, snacks, sweets, and one kind gesture I didn't see coming. A bottle of Krug, just for us. I think this isn't what guests get, but let's just say, I have a history with them. They knew it's one of my favorites. The interior is nice, everything feels high quality. This hotel was opened almost 2 decades ago, in a different era, and yet they maintained it well. The bathroom is well equipped, beautiful. You will find all kinds of luxury accessories. Skincare, shaving, body lotions, everything. But who cares when you have a view like this? Amazing. So we have our room. We discovered almost every little corner of it. You might ask, what do you do in a suite like this? Well, this is mesmerizing. I could just sit here with a glass of Krug and watch this all day. So peaceful, so relaxing. But of course my family quickly got tired of my little grown-up habits. So we get up and leave. That's where we are going now. It's inside the sky bridge, the part that connects the 2 big towers. This used to be the Royal Bridge Suite, and now it's a Nobu restaurant. I've been here several times before, and it's not a secret that Nobu is one of my favorite restaurant chains. Good food, good vibes, perfect for a light lunch. We sit on the terrace first, because this is where the view is the best. You see the water, the towers, the whole island. It's stunning. But then we realize it's way too hot out here. So we go inside. We can't really complain, because the interior is beautiful. We start with an iconic Nobu dish, yellowtail sashimi with jalapeno. I get this every single time I'm at a Nobu restaurant, no matter where in the world. A dynamic dish with beautiful crunchiness. A true classic.
Love it.
We continue with salmon tacos with spicy tomato salsa and coriander on top.
And then you have our shukopan.
Then comes a tuna tartare served on shokupan, which is a Japanese bread. The service is fantastic. Right away, our vibe turns into relaxed and easy. And the next dish is something I have never tasted before.
One of my favorites. Nobu classic.
I have never had this one.
Nailed it. I have nailed it.
I have never had this one. It's whitefish with miso extra virgin olive oil, a bit of lemon yuzu, dehydrated miso powder, chives and garlic. A top seller, you say? Let's see.
Okay. You see?
Yes, I see now. See, that's why I love this place. It's easy to understand and even easier to enjoy.
Beautiful.
Then we went back to the suite to enjoy it a little more. But then we had to leave because we had an appointment. So let's check the spa. The spa really fits the hotel's vibe.
I came 30 minutes earlier and they let me use the sauna and the steam. But because 42 degrees is outside, so I didn't really feel like that I want to be in a hot sauna or a steam. So I had like a 25 minute sleep before the massage. I enjoyed this sleep so much. So now I'm super relaxed, ready for the treatment.
This kind lady will be our master today. She holds a bag and I have to choose.
So you selected the air, okay? Air represent of your spiritual and it's about connecting to yourself. It's about connecting. So it's saying that you are a little bit focused into yourself at the moment.
The massage was amazing. Actually, in every corner of this place, you can feel that it's almost 20 years old. But yet, the room inside was perfect. They're using high quality massage bed and the therapist. They were professionals and the whole ambience was brilliant. The facility itself, it's good. But the massage, I mean, it was mind-blowing.
Now we need to talk about what I think is the hotel's strongest point, at least for me. The dining options. The hotel has a total of 5 Michelin stars. Not many hotels in the world can say that they have a Michelin lineup like this. Ossiano with 1 star, Hakkasan with 1 star, and FZN with 3 stars. When I choose a restaurant for my wife's birthday, there was no question. I wanted to bring her here, but that's probably not a surprise, since I have already been here 3 times in just a few months since it opened. This restaurant is Studio Frantzen's FZN. FZN opened last November. We were there on the opening night, and we even made a video about it, together with one of the channel's viewers. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Since then, in May, they received 3 Michelin stars. And this is just one special award because Studio Frantzén became the only chef in the world with 3 different restaurants, each one holding 3 Michelin stars. Since I have already shown this restaurant before, I will just give you a quick recap. The experience happens in more than one place. The first bites are playful. A cheese bonbon, a sashimi on a buckwheat blini, and then comes a real Frantzen classic, raw raka. A potato cylinder, raw creme fraiche, onion. If there is such a thing as a perfect bite, this is it. One of my favorites is the onion soup with almond and licorice. It looks humble, but magical. I love it. Upstairs the atmosphere shifts. Warm lights, food and open kitchen. The atmosphere is incredible. The big hitters arrive. Otoro tuna with strawberries and wasabi, looking like a rose. Langoustine with rice and ginger, pure brilliance. H-turbot topped with wagyu, the ultimate surf and turf. Chawanmushi with kombu cream, smoked beef broth and caviar. It's elegant, it's flawless. The service at FZN is one of the best I have ever experienced. No question about it. Another favorite of mine is the Norwegian langoustine with warm ginger butter emulsion. Just perfect protein with a beautiful sauce. Perfection. Simple, brave, memorable. The final savory dish is duck glazed with koji, paired with lobster foie gras and miso. Next, the dessert. Frozen lime marshmallow with sake, then an apple tartatine with tea-infused ice cream. By the time perifers arrive, I know one thing for sure. This isn't just dinner. It's Studio Frantzén at his very best, with an all-star team behind him. We are close to finishing the day, and it's time to fall back to our room. You know, falling asleep while watching this is something extraordinary. We laid on the bed with my wife for like an hour, without screens, in complete silence. Mesmerizing. See you tomorrow. Usually when I wake up, my first thought is coffee. But I am still not over this room. Just look at it.
Still unreal.
It's time to see where the secret door leads.
It's so much fun.
Here we are at the Imperial Club Lounge. This is only for those guests who stay in Imperial club rooms or in one of the signature suites.
Oh, beautiful.
You can get all kinds of snacks here all day long and cocktails in the evening. And also breakfast. And this is why we came. Plenty of pastries, baked goods, and basically everything. Sweets, fruits, fresh juices, nice selection. There is also an a la carte menu. But before we get into that, the most important thing, coffee. As usual, I ordered a double espresso. Well, I have to say, it's not the best. The Eggs Benedict, on the other hand, is really nice. I would stay here for a bit longer, but not my kids. Staying calm is not their sport, so let's find out what a kid can do here. This place is called the Explorers Club. This is the Kids Club. And let's just say, it's not the playground that you are used to. It lays on 1,800 square meters and is able to welcome about 400 children at once. For children, this must be a dream. A lot of toys, board games, organized and creative programs, and so on. Well, this is a place to get lost. The quality of the materials and design is amazing. They thought about everything. Cooking stations, video games, basketball court, you name it. And the best part, Lego. Yeah, it's tempting to stay here for the rest of the day. I see a lot of effort in this place. That's one of the reasons I come to Atlantis so often with my family. Dubai is one of the safest cities in the world. If you travel with kids, you don't have to worry here. And in this resort, they are taken care of and they love it. Happy children, happy wife. Happy wife, happy life. And this is where nostalgia and memories hit me. It was 2010 when I first came here with my 3-year-old daughter. I will forever remember the moment when we first arrived at this hotel. Since then, this hotel has evolved a lot. New parts, new activities, restaurants, bars, the design, everything. They surely pay attention to progress. Plus, every year, Atlantis The Palm hosts the legendary New Year's Eve Gala. This is called one of the most special New Year's Eve parties in the world. It's not your average party, a night when all eyes in Dubai turn here. Thousands of guests, an elegant outdoor dinner, world-famous musicians, and of course, the giant fireworks. I have already been to this event 4 times, and every single time it was an unbelievable experience. The fun continues because we are headed to the largest water park in the world. This enormous park lies on 22.5 hectares, which is like 45 football fields, and also officially holds the Guinness World Record for most water slides. They have 50. But there is much more than that. Caves, water sports, artificial rivers, every kind of program that will get you soaked. This is remarkable.
When my son was 3 years old, we started to do this activity together. That kind of braveness to be brave enough to be in this pool. And when we arrived back to Atlantis, this is our first activity all the time because it just brings back nice memories for both of us.
Swimming, just like everything else, makes me thirsty and hungry. But when it comes to lunch, the choice is obvious. Because Frantzen has another restaurant in the hotel, just one door away from the other. It's called Studio Frantzén. This is my 3rd visit here, and it won't be the last. When I walk into this restaurant, the vibe grabs me right away. Good music, cheerful people. And the interior is just gorgeous. Colorful, fun and funky. Only one thing is missing. You know me, I don't even need to say it. They offer an a la carte menu, and the wine list is the same as at FZN next door, which is already one of the biggest in Dubai. I swear there will be a video dedicated just to bread and butter. But now I will be quick and just say, this bread is magnificent.
Beautiful bread. Buttery, fluffy, salty. The crunchiness of the French fries. How it should be.
And this is just the kids menu, which is basically fries and chicken. But even this is really good. I really like the seating design. There are several different styles in the room. The interior isn't simple, I sense a lot of hard work and thought behind it.
It's really creative. I love it.
We start with hamachi, sea bass ceviche and burrata. Beautiful, vibrant colors, fresh ingredients and fresh flavors. This is all you need to do something great. And of course, a lot of knowledge and talent. With it, I ordered a 2020 poulet de Morochet by the glass.
Beautiful expression.
After that, the artichoke dish with grilled green asparagus, pea miso and pistachios. It looks, smells and tastes delicious. The open kitchen concept is cool. I really enjoy watching these humble, professional people. I don't even know how many hours of footage I have, just filming chefs at work. The red wine in front of me signals that the main course is on its way. Next up is salmon, turbot and salad for the ladies and kids. For me, well, I went for something more masculine. Lamb ribs. This is everything I need right now. A perfectly cooked piece of meat with a fantastic sauce. I am glad my kids are here with me, because now comes one of the most fun parts of this restaurant. The candy room. This is an interactive dessert corner where you can step into a space that feels like a candy shop. Filled with sweets from Sweden and Denmark and 7 different desserts and even more kinds of treats. Here, for a few minutes, we can all be kids again. And finally, a not so little surprise. A birthday cake. Seems like everyone knows about the birthdays in our family. My daughter just turned 4 and they prepared this beautiful cake just for her. But of course we have to destroy it. I mean, this is real hospitality. Not a big thing for them, but a long-lasting memory for her. I was already a regular guest here because I truly admire everything Frantzen does. But this is surely a good way to make loyal customers. I don't want to bore you with the rest of our family afternoon, so let's jump right to dinner. And for dinner we are going back to a place I have been many times before. This is Ossiano, which has one of the most unique interiors on Earth. You have met Ossiano on this channel before. Tonight we are going to spend our dinner here. In 2022, when the Michelin guide was introduced here in Dubai, it was amongst the first 9 restaurants that received 1 star. The first thing you probably hear about Ossiano is the aquarium. Fortunately, there is a lot more to tell about it. The first 3 bites were oyster with lemon granita, toro caviar and king crab. Flavor-wise they were good, but in terms of structure, they were kind of all the same. The first dish is pea panna cotta with hazelnut and green curry. I had this feeling it came straight from the fridge. But the next dish was something I really enjoyed. Coconut jelly with scallop. Overall, I'm not a fan of foams, but it was like a nice perfume. And the presentation was also really nice. We closed the opening act with tuna tartare and tomato. Then bread with seaweed flavored butter. After that, cod, thyme, piri-piri, chimichurri, finger lime and caviar. That was something I needed some time to process. A beautiful combination of strong flavors and temperature. And then something arrived that begged to be photographed. Blue lobster from Brittany with spinach tortilla and mole sauce on the side. Fortunately, it wasn't only good looking, but it was also truly delicious. Suddenly, a small boat with 2 bottles shows up. Inside the bottles are messages. While I'm playing that certain Polish song in my head, it turns out these are the main dishes. We can choose from Wagyu with beetroot and Moroccan spices, or croque monsieur with Wilhelm and truffles. Luckily we were 2 at the table, so we could try both, and they were good. We started the dessert with a refreshing sudachi coconut ice cream. Then finished the meal with chocolate crumble, chocolate cream and barley miso ice cream. A great way to end the meal. The service is strong, the wine list is solid, and there are definitely some great dishes. I felt that the first part of the menu here was a bit over-prepped, but the second part, well, that's a whole different story. That's real cooking, and I loved it. The location is special, and it definitely brings the wow factor. If you're someone who visits fine dining spots regularly, the storytelling might feel a bit much at times. But on the other hand, they are located in a resort, so probably this restaurant is the first fine dining experience for many. People love stories, and people need to be entertained. And yet, this place is absolutely one of a kind. Now, it's time to close our second day. For the last day, we decided to spend our breakfast in the room. I am not a big breakfast guy, but I have to admit, this looks like a movie. A true royal feast. Fresh fruits, pastry, eggs, caviar, sauces, everything. This would fill you for the whole day. And with that, we have reached the end of our experience. I remember clearly when I first walked into this resort 16 years ago. Since then, Atlantis The Palm has become a true icon of Dubai and helped bring many tourists to the city. That's how I came here the first time too. It felt like a magic word to me. Here and there you can see the signs of time, but it's still a perfect choice for families. Since the new Atlantis the Royal opened, I have to admit that's usually where I stay. But I keep coming back here for the restaurants and the water park. They have a wide range of rooms, from under $1,000 all the way up to tens of thousands. Whatever you pay, you will get a unique experience for your money. And that does it for this episode. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, hit subscribe. See you next time.
You can call me stupid.